it's here. So this is the new MacBook Pro with the M2 chip. So here's my story with MacBooks. My first MacBook was this 2014 Mac, and I haven't bought a new Mac since. Basically, in the past few years, probably 3 and a half years, I haven't been able to edit video on this laptop. I basically had a work laptop that I was doing a lot of my work on. I would also do some personal projects, but recently I had to send that Mac back, and that was the MacBook with the touchscreen on it, and that the one that nobody liked. Basically don't have that one anymore, so I had to order a new Mac because I can't edit video on this anymore. And basically this is a 9-year-old computer. As you can see, it's like warped on the bottom, and it has 16 gigs of RAM, and just like it can barely edit pictures, but basically this is like my internet machine. So I figured now is like the perfect time to order the new MacBook Pro 2 with the M2 chip. As a result of not having an updated MacBook, I haven't been able to shoot in 4K. All the productions I've done in the past, 5-6 years, or really since I've had the old MacBook, everything was shot in 1080p HD, and that's all my computers can handle. And I only have 2 cameras that shoot 4K, and I'm looking to maybe get a new camera in the future. But basically my X100V, that can shoot 4K, and then the camera I'm currently shooting on that I'm shooting in 4K now is the Sony NX80, which is basically, traditional video camera that I love, and it's pretty, a pretty good camera, but it also shoots 4K. So I'm shooting this as hopefully the first project that I edit to really test out the speed and just, everything this new MacBook can do. This is not a tech review, but as I'm setting up this Mac, I'm just super excited that, I can finally have a machine that I can throw a lot of different files at and that I can basically zip through. In the past few years, editing any kind of project has been a bit of a struggle. Like, I'm constantly getting the beach ball of death all the time. My computers were just always chugging. So it's good to finally have a machine that theoretically I could be able to, edit a lot faster and be able to zip through projects the way I used to when I first got my 2014, when it was brand new, and video and photo files weren't quite as heavy as they are now. So I'm just super excited about that. But also having the SD card slot back, I think that's a bit of a game changer for me, because in the MacBook with the touchscreen, I had to have an adapter to hook up to it. It was just a pain in the ass to have to carry that around all the time. Now I don't have it. So I'm just really super excited to be able to, get back to maybe creating more and just really enjoying the experience again. So I edited this video in less than 30 minutes. I used the Sony NX80 and I used a couple clips from my Fuji X100V. I was able to zip through the file super fast, like this was, 10 years ago when I first got my first Mac. You can read all the specs about this laptop, but it's extremely fast, especially if you're doing just basic video editing with not tons of layers of stuff and tons of graphics and all this other stuff. Like, this is an extremely fast laptop and you should definitely get one.